Welcome to USMLE Sarti. We are committed to empowering IMGs. We're excited to guide you on your match journey. Don't forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified whenever we add new content. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for the latest tips and tricks regarding everything USMLE. Now, let's dive into it.
Sarthi, Pawan sir, you, Aditi, Sejal for being there. Don't stick to one thing. Don't think, okay, I don't have this, I don't have. Have good interview skills. Be very, very confident. They're going to see, okay, YOG, they're going to see step one, step two. Clinical experience carries a lot of value. First of all, I really want to thank you guys, Sarthi, Pawan sir, you, Aditi, Sejal for being there. I gave my step to, I think in August, I gave and I got certified in September. So it was it was crunch of time. But so I feel like guidance is something that's very important in this process. And for me, I used to think, okay, step one, step two is about USMLE, but once you're done with it, you realize that it's much more to the story. And I had very less time to do all of that. And you guys really helped me. So thank you so much. And to all the match applicants out there, I just want to say to them one thing like, you guys need to manifest that email coming up that came to me written congratulations you have matched, and if you manifest that, I think the universe will do its magic and you're going to be there where you want to. I feel like USMLE is kind of a war where you have to fight battles every day. Step one, step two, interviewing, going for your rotations, and every bit has its own value. And I was a perfectionist and I used to believe, okay, I will get step two scores, step one scores, and that is it. But no, I realized that everything has its own importance. For me, I would say clinical experience carries a lot of value, especially good LORs. I did my clinical experience from university hospitals and from um, bigger places. I was also working in community hospitals at the same time, and I did get these questions in my interviews. And people were so happy that I have so much of diverse clinical experience. So, clinical experience, your LORs, they do matter. So, get as much hands on as you can because it's going to make a lot of difference, and then it's a package. So you need to have good research. If you can just go whatever it is, maybe a case report, anything, you just have to be there. And for volunteer also, I would say the same thing. These tiny things you might not feel at that moment, but once you sit in the interview and they actually ask you about it, it makes such a big difference. The program I matched in, we were talking all about a volunteer experience, and I was the one who was thinking like it doesn't even matter. So tiny bits and parts, whatever you do, it does matter, and they see you as a whole candidate. So I would say like don't stick to one thing. Don't think, okay, I don't have this, I have a YOG which is like 10 years. So don't think that, because you just have to turn that into your strength. And that's the most important thing. Because when they review your application, they're going to see, okay, YOG, they're going to see step one, step two, research, volunteer experience, everything is going to be there. So if you do great in one, I mean, you can talk about that in the interview and you've cracked it. And at the end, I would say interview is such an important thing. And Sarthi, the questions Sarthi provided me for the interview, yeah, as everybody was talking about, 100 questions. So I did not had any question out of that. And everybody knows what to answer. It's not like something, everybody's hardworking, everybody knows, but it's the way how you portray yourself, because they're going to judge you. You actually have to create that trust in the interviewer, because if you are hiring someone, what do you want? You want that person to be honest. You want that trust building. So if you gain their trust in those 20 minutes, I think they're going to keep you. So have good interview skills, be very, very confident, and it's a war. There are gonna be battles, so just don't be afraid of it. You might not win one battle, but trust me, at the end of the day, even if you're standing there, you're gonna match. And for multiple specialties, I would say I applied to two specialties. So if you like, I wanted to do medicine, and I don't have any super specialty in my mind right now. So I was okay doing family medicine and internal medicine as well. So if you're applying there, I had like 8 months of clinical experience. So if you want to apply to multiple specialties, then have those a letter of recommendations, because that makes a lot of difference. That makes them realize that you were actually interested in the specialty. Also, to people, I would say, like, internal medicine and family medicine actually collide in some or the other way. So it's easier to apply to multiple specialties because your research is pretty much the same. And even for your clinical experience, you can ask your internal medicine doctors to write you family medicine because you work in primary care under them, especially in outpatient. So it's pretty easy. And if for you, medicine is the choice and you do not have a super specialty in mind, then I would definitely recommend people to dual apply as I did. I asked you, sir, if you remember. I still remember I was there and I asked you. And you told me, like, go ahead. So yeah.
So, related question, I think Jose is asking, how did you organize rotations in both specialties? So, how did you balance those rotations? I think that's a very important question.
Yeah, and it's a very good question. So for me, if internal medicine and family, I don't know about other specialties, internal and family. So family medicine and internal medicine, primary care is outpatient that you do, and inpatient is being in hospitalist. So I had experience in primary care. So primary care, family medicine doctor can also, work as a primary care physician, and they can also work as hospitalists. So I took letter of recommendations when I was working in primary care outpatient, and that is how I mean, you divide. So when you're on one rotation for 3 months, for 3 weeks I was doing inpatient, and for a week I was doing outpatient. But outpatient was a family medicine doctor, so I asked him to write me a family medicine LOR, and to my inpatient doctor I had a internal medicine LOR written. So at the same 1 month rotation, I got two LORs. So like that, I could apply. So I would say, like, balance out. And it's very easy to apply in family medicine and internal medicine. And also in two internal medicine doctors who are working as primary care, you can just request them, and they're more than happy to give you a family medicine letter of recommendation.
Thank you very much, Mehak. Much appreciate your time and your tips, and
Thank
congratulations on a wonderful match.
Thank you so much. And to everybody, be persistent, just work hard, reach out to people. If there's anything I can help, you can reach out to me as well. And Sarthi, definitely. It helped me a lot. So I would really appreciate and recommend it to everybody. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
sir.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.